I'm gonna give it a second for people to come in before I jump into it. Give it a couple seconds here. All right. All right. Give me the number one sign if you can hear me. Make sure I'm coming in loud and clear. Want to give everybody a little second to be able to pop in. Yes.
Oh, can I eat lunch? Can I eat my food that mommy left me?
Give me a second. Wait till I get done, okay? I'll be done in a second. Okay. Anyway, once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, you are now tuned into the Investor Show. I know my background may look a little different. This is just another side of my basement. You know, that's what I put up there. That was when I did a book signing at Barnes & Noble out here in Denver. Those are the banners and posters that they made. So they let me keep them. So I just decided to hang them. Anyway, I wanted to make this video, and I wanted to get to this because I see this a lot. And it's some mistakes that I made coming up and that I want to put out there that I see this so constantly made. Has nothing to do with investing. It's more like personal stuff. Just something on my mind a little bit, right? And people always say, when you start something new, you start investing, or you may start a product or a business or whatever the case may be, the first people you always go to for support is your friends and family. You always go to your friends and family. The exact same thing I did is what my buddies did, all that other good stuff, right? And because those are the people you know. Those are the people that know you the best or whatever. But I'm going to give you 5 reasons right now, 5 reasons why you shouldn't go to your family and friends for support. Number one is disrespectful to the people that really are supporting you, right? So first, what people always do, they go to their friends and family. Let's say their friends and family are not supporting them, but they may have some coworkers or people that really enjoy them or whatever reason that are supporting them. So what people do when they go to their friends and family, 9 times out of 10, your friends and family are probably not going to support you, right? And when that doesn't happen, what we do, we get disgruntled. We get mad. Man, you know, my cousin is not supporting me. I'm doing something positive. They're not helping me. Or I knew you all my life and you're not helping me or whatever. It's disrespectful to the people that are actually supporting you, right? I've had people reach out to me, DM me, ask me, hey, I got a clothing line, or Prince, I have a music, or I sell this, I do that, or whatever. And what ends up happening is people become pissed off and mad when a person don't support them. So, but say if I did support you, but now you're talking about how I didn't support you, right? You're talking about instead of focusing on the people that are supporting you, you're focused on the people that aren't supporting you. So how does I feel as a supporter? It feels like, wow, my support wasn't good enough. What you should be doing is saying, hey, thank you to these people that are supporting me. I appreciate you. Forget the other people, right? So it's disrespectful to sit back, and it's disrespectful to the people that are supporting you to give so much attention to the people that aren't supporting you. That's a natural thing we always do. I may have 100 people comment on a post, but I always single in on the negative post first, right? But you forgot about all the other 99 people that said positive things. You go straight to the negative. So don't feed into that. Feed into the positive. That's what it seems like you're doing, right? Number two, the second reason why you shouldn't go to your friends and family for support is that now it seems like you're not as doing as well if you're asking friends and family. Everybody wants to be around something that's positive, right? They want to be around something that's positive. This the reason why, let's take me for prime example. I have a cousin where she just purchased 3 of my books, right? She purchased 3 of my books, and I've been writing books for 4 or 5 years now. And not once did I ever ask her for support. Not once I ever got strong because of her support. But it maybe took her 5 years. She know me her whole life. I know her my whole life. And it's, I never got the strong and said, why you aren't supporting me? Da, da, da. But the thing is, she probably saw I was continuously growing. I was continuously to do my thing. People love to be attracted and around success. When you don't seem successful, people don't really care to be around you, right? And it's not a bad thing against them. People like positive energy, things that continue to move. Dogs don't bark at parked cars. Remember that. Dogs don't bark at parked cars. So anything that doesn't seem like it's doing anything or going anywhere, people don't like to support it. So don't even bother asking your friends and family. Just continue to do your thing, and eventually they will support you at different times. They may not support the first product, they may not support the third, they may not support the fourth, but they may jump on board at the fifth. So that's the second reason. It seems like you're not successful. When you're not successful at something, people don't want to be around. And when the people are not supporting you, you spew out negativity. When you put out the negativity, then guess what's going to happen? Other people don't want to be around you. The third reason why you shouldn't ask your friends and family for support is your friends and family are going to be the last people to actually support you. The closest people around you are the people, they're too close to you to see your growth. It's going to be people that's not around you. So with that being said, reason number three, all flowers don't blossom at the same time. Everybody's not going to jump on your bandwagon at the same time. Some people are going to do it at year 1. Some people are going to do it at year 2. Some people are going to do it at year 3. It just doesn't make sense to worry about who's going to do what. You got mad because I didn't support your first product, and you cursed me out and, cut me off as a friend. You didn't know that I probably would have came along on your 5th product or your 5th year, your 10th year. So everybody don't jump on the bandwagon at the same time. It's people that's going to jump on your bandwagon in the beginning that's going to fall off in 5 years. It's people catch you at different times. So all flowers don't blossom at the same time. Everybody not going to become a fan of you at the exact same time. That relates back to what I was saying earlier. I had friends and families that didn't start supporting me until my 3rd, 4th, 5th year in, right? But nowhere in that line they would ever say, I have family members now. I know uncles and I know family members or whatever that have probably never supported me, see everything that I do or whatever. I don't get mad and jump at them and say, man, come on, uncle, I'm your cousin. I'm your this and that. You should be doing this, so you should come out. No, they'll come along at a different time, right? So let's go on. Number 4, very, very important. I'm your friend, not your fan base. I'm your uncle, your family member. I'm not your fan base. When I have a family member, let's say my brother came to me and he said, hey man, let me buy 2, 3 of your books. I want to support you. or I'm going to tune into your YouTube channel because I want to support you. I said, okay, cool. That's support. I don't count that as a fan base. I don't count that as supporters, right? Because you really don't care about the product or what I'm doing. You're more concerned with just supporting me. So I don't really count that as a sale. If a family member come in and say, hey, you're my cousin, let me do this, do that, or whatnot. They're coming to me because that's my cousin. They just want to see their cousin do well. They're not there because of what you call it. They're not there to really support me. You get what I'm saying? So I don't really count that as a sale. I count that as more like support. Some people get in there, hey, I sold 100 copies, or I sold 100 products, or I sold 100, whatever you're selling. Are those really sales? Or that's just friends and family? I'd rather focus in on the fan base that are really loving what I'm doing and to grow that way. Relying on friends and family as consistent support. Let's say if you own an ice cream shop and my dad comes by every 3 days and buys ice cream, I don't really consider him a customer, even though he is a customer. I don't really consider as a customer because I would say if that wasn't my dad, he probably wouldn't even be here. I focus on real customers or your fan base over family members. Sometimes I just want to be your friend. Yes, I'm happy for you, but guess what? I'm not in the market for luxury shoes, right? Because I don't wear luxury shoes. I may just get a pair just to support you, but I'm not going to get the second and the third and the fourth and whatever the case may be. You should be targeting the luxury shoe brand market or whatever. But so many times we get focused on, hey, this is my just because I really brought that watch from you, not because I'm into watches. I don't even wear watches really, but I brought the watch to support you, but don't consider me as a supporter, right? So be careful with that. Number five, you ready for this? I'm just not into your product, right? I'm just not into your product. Yes, I'm your friend, but guess what? I'm not really into buying vitamins, right? My brother just commented and said, I'm hurt you don't see me as a supporter. Yes, that's my brother, right? That's my brother who just commented in. Yes, he is a supporter, but I don't count my brother as a fan base. You know what I mean? I don't count my brother as a fan base. My brother showed up and he said, hey, I want to support you this way. He's obviously on my live right now. But guess what? If he wasn't my brother, he probably wouldn't be tuned in right now. That's just the honest truth. Right? So that's another way I look at things. Some people just not into you. I have people call me all the time and say, hey, Prince, man, I want you. I sell brand new luxury cars. Everybody knows I drive a piece of crap. I'm not into luxury cars. So when I don't care about your luxury cars or whatever, you look at me as not being a good friend. Hey, man, I'm your friend. I'm just not into your product. Some people look at me, look at this, right? That's from Barnes & Noble. Some people never supported my books or whatever I've done. They may not just be into it. They're still your friend. They just not into what you're doing. And I can't get mad at them for that. They still could be my friend. I'm not going to cut them off as a friend because they didn't go out and support everything that I do, whatever the case may be. They just may not care about what you're doing. I'm not into luxury cars. I'm not into a luxury brand. That's just not me. So don't cut them off because you're going to go back to what I said in the beginning. You're getting so mad at this person for not supporting you. You're not paying attention to all the other people that are supporting you, right? So that's one thing. Then if you're not paying attention, when you start to spew out your discontent for these people not supporting you, now you look like you're not doing that well. When you don't look like you're doing that well, guess what people do when they look like you're not doing that well? They start to feel like nobody wants to be around you. They don't feel like you're doing well. Nobody wants to be around you. The third thing is, what's going on, Jay Stay Hip? Like, for prime example, Jay Stay Hip. I don't even know Jay Stay Hip. I never met him in real life, right? I have never met Alice Stuff. A lot of you people that are tuning in, I've never met you in real life, don't know you or whatever the case may be. But you guys have supported me wherever you may be. Some of you guys are from New York. Some of you guys are from LA, whatever the case may be. And guess what? I'm fine with that. Like, okay, my brother is watching me live. I don't know Jay Stay Hip. I know my brother. Jay Stay Hip is more of a supporter than my brother is. you know. And then Michael Ray said, Michael Ray, who just commented, Michael Ray says, wow, that's the truth. I lost, let me see, expand I must read his comment here. He said, I lost all my money. That naturally lost all my friends. Exactly. He lost his money. He lost his friend. You didn't lose no friends, man. They know it was your friends in the beginning, right? I know people, my phone will still ring for some people, whether if I had lost everything today. If I lost everything today, I know my brother's going to be my brother. My dad is going to be my dad. And I got some true friends that are going to be my friends. I have some associates that I know is just fake. They want to be with you because you're doing well. You have great momentum. They think you're going to do something for them, so they want to be your friend. And they cut off your benefits when your friendship stops. Jay Fox says, have I ever used a Bloomberg terminal? No, I never used a Bloomberg terminal. That's a little bit that's for like day traders, that I see. Most of day trading friends, they use more Bloomberg terminals. I don't use Bloomberg terminals. I ain't got time to sit in front of a terminal all day at this current time. And it doesn't fit into what I want to do. So that's my 5 things. One, by focusing in on people that are not supporting you, you are disrespectful to the people that are supporting you. The second thing is when you're constantly talking about, man, this person didn't support me, and you're going out to the public or whatever the case may be, never argue with a fool, because from a distance, you can't tell the difference. I don't even know you. I don't even know what your product is or whatever. I probably was liking your product, but now you started to spew all of this bad stuff. Guess what? He said, but if your brother brought your clientele, Max B, what's going on? Oh, yeah, by the way, everybody, I'm going to be in New York City, October 19th at Barnes & Noble. The Barnes & Noble on 17th Street, downtown, the flagship Barnes & Noble. I'll be there doing a book signing and a book reading from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Barnes & Nobles. If you're in New York City or the New York City area, come by and say hi. I'll be there doing a book signing and a little story time for the kids. I'll be reading each one of these books or whatnot, or whatever the case may be. So it'll be a book signing, story time. We're going to give away some prizes. It'll be cool. So if you're in New York City, I'd love to see you out there if you are in the area. But and drop your city where you're from. Max B said, but if your brother brought you clientele, yeah, he could have brought me clientele. That's true. Roxanne Wilson, good morning. Good morning to you. Jay Fox said, it's good for your information. I know a place to use it for free. I will try to make it. Okay. I will try to make it. Okay. Oh, he said he knows a Bloomberg terminal is what I'm thinking he's saying. Okay, Jay Stay Hip says he's from DC, Maryland, Virginia, the DMV. Okay. We see the DMV in the house. But anyway, I know some of you guys are from the DMV, to the ABC, DFG, or whatever, and I appreciate all y'all support. Right here I am in my basement in Denver, Colorado, and you guys support all across the globe. It's 26,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel. I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful for everybody that supported the podcast. Podcast is doing extremely well by myself. We're looking at 100 downloads per day. 100 impressions per day of people listening to their podcast that I put out once a week. So I'm very thankful for that. But anyway, those are my 5 things. 1, I'm going to go back over for the people that just tuned in. 1 is disrespectful to your supporters, to sit back and to be worried about family and friends. 2, when you're constantly worried about family and friends, it doesn't seem as you're doing well, right? And when you're not doing well, people don't like to get behind anything or support anything that's not doing well. Number 3, all flowers don't blossom at the same time. Just because I'm not supporting you now, don't mean I will support you later. 4, I'm not your friend. I say I am your friend. I'm not your fan base. Meaning, hey, I just remember you from high school. I don't need to support every single thing that you do, right? Hey, just because now I'm selling t-shirts and I'm selling watches and I'm selling this, you got to buy every single thing. I'm just your friend. Can I just be your friend? Everybody don't need to, because let's say me, I have 5, 6, 7 close friends, and all of them got things, and I got to keep buying this and this and this and this and this from my friend. And if I skip one, now you're upset. So, hey, that's just your friend. 5, I'm just not into what you're doing. I don't like your product, right? You sell hard bottom gator shoes. And if I'm not into that, guess what? I don't wear hard bottom gator shoes that you're selling or whatever you might be selling. I'm just not into it, but I'm still your friend. Don't mean I dislike you. So don't go to friends and family. Your friends and family are going to be the last ones to support you. Go out there, keep doing your thing, keep moving, and people are coming along. Put out positive energy. Positive energy going to come back to you. Keep positive, stay positive. I see so many people make that crucial mistake, and I was that way. I used to think that same exact way. I used to look at my brother, hey man, when I very first started making YouTube videos, I used to send them to my brother, hey, what you thought about this video? A week later, I ain't have time to see it. And I'll be upset, man, why you didn't, man, this is some BS. Why you didn't do da. And here I am, man, you don't want to see me do well and da. Dumb mistake, right? Now look at my brother now. He's in here supporting me, right? Oh, DJ, what's going on, Lack? DJ Cadillac. Just because he didn't do it then, he didn't do it now. I did a book signing I was in my hometown in Waynesboro, Georgia in June. Every time I go home, it's a different set of people. Some people who used to come see me back in the day, they don't come now. The people who didn't come see me then, they are coming now. So people come see you and support you at different times. So when you start to look disgruntled and look crazy, and here you go, my brother told me, I did watch your videos, right? He did. I would call him like, hey man, you see my video? Man, I ain't had time, man. He may get me 3 weeks later, right? And in the meantime, here I am upset. But I see so many people go out there and get upset. I got 3 older brothers, right? Some people will go out there and get upset. Don't get upset. Stay your course. Keep doing your thing. DJ Calla said, just watching your grind. Don't worry. We're going to keep building. That's, I appreciate that. Right? So those are the things. So people who known you 3-4 years ago, they may not follow you now. And just because they don't follow you now, don't mean that they will never support you. I give you another example for the people that are here live. I remember when I just had a conference call. Well, it was a meeting, then it was followed by a conference call. It was by some people. There was potentially a corporation that I was sat down with that I wanted to get behind a project that I was putting together. They supported me before, and they came back and said, hey, we're not going to support you in the capacity that you want to be supported. We will support you, but not like that, right? Did I get mad? Did I get upset? Did I do whatever the case may be? You never would have known it happened, right? On top of that, I've had friends and families turn it back on me. I've had people try to come after me legally, and you would have never known that. People that's been watching me for years and years and years, you would have never known that. You would have never known that, hey, I just went in there and wasn't able to get a deal done that I wanted to get done, right? The way I wanted to get done. You would have never known. I've closed some deals that I've been very happy about, and you never would have known, right? That's the way you're supposed to be. You can't be emotional about everything. Because when I look at a person that becomes extremely emotional and lashes out at people, I don't want to do business with you. Because I feel as though if we had a disagreement, every friendship, every relationship, partnership will have a disagreement. Once you have that disagreement and you go to put it all out there in the world, I don't want to be affiliated with that. It would be, let's put it down to this. If you saw a girl that was online or a woman that was online that puts all of her business out there, tells everybody who she's talking to and how they're doing that or whatnot, do you want to be affiliated with that woman? Do you want to do something with that woman? Probably not. The reason you probably don't want to do it, not because you're mad at her or whatever the case may be, you're like, hey, if I got with her and we had a disagreement, she may put my business out there. It's the same way. So many people, it's the natural thing. You want your support. And okay, now this is my sister-in-law. She comes in. This is my sister. Great topic, bro. I needed to hear this. Facts growing into my current business ventures. Exactly. Don't ask them. Don't ask. And y'all can venture. I never went to my sister-in-law or I never went to my brother and said, hey, man, I'm getting ready to write a book. Why you didn't buy it right away? Right? I didn't focus on them. I focused on you guys that's tuning in, watching my podcast. This YouTube channel is generating, I want to say something like 2,000 views per day, right? Podcast, 100 downloads a day. I sold thousands of copies of my books. You guys are showing up to Barnes and Noble. You guys are showing up to see me do things. You guys are supporting me year after year after year. Some of you guys just started last month. Some of you guys started 6 years ago, or whatever the case may be. And you got to continuously go. Don't worry about friends and family. They're the last ones to see you. Most of your friends and family are looking back like, all right, well, we're going to see how long this go, right? I had buddies that say, Prince, I'm selling this, or I'm selling watches, or I'm selling cars. I'm not into cars. I'm not really into watches. I'm not really into luxury brands. I'm not really into that. I just might not be into your product. Just because whatever you start, a person may not be into it. So don't focus on them. Focus on the people that are. I'm not worried about who didn't show up to my book signing, my book launch, who didn't buy my books. I'm looking at the thousands of people that went out and purchased. That's what I'm focused on. I'm not focused on the person that is not tuning in. I'm focused on you guys that are tuning in. Some of y'all going to catch the playback. Some of y'all going to catch this on the podcast. I'm thankful for y'all. I'm focusing on y'all. I'm not focusing on the thousands of other people that are not. Some people are just not interested in what I'm doing. Some people may think that I'm an idiot. Some people may be like, hey, they might be just watching you to see that they may want to do business in the future, right? I may have people that are tuning in right now. They may be sponsors. They may be potential partners. They may be current partners. They may be anything, right? But guess what? I stay focused and I continue to do what I do. Regardless, I'm going to New York City. I'm going to be at Barnes and Noble. I'm going to be on the second floor. I'm hearing, right? I'm going to do a book signing. It don't matter if it's 100 people or if it's one person. I'm paying attention to the people that can be there. That's it. Because other people are watching you. They're going to watch you and they're going to say, man, I missed him in Denver. I missed him in Atlanta. I missed him in New York. But when he comes to the DMV, like somebody here said they're from the DMV. When he comes to the DMV, I'm going to support him. It's been some people that's been watching this channel and has made money. Right? There you go, Max B. We're in 86th Street. J Fox, what is 86th Street? I don't know what you're talking about. Max B said, focus on the bread and the butter. Exactly. I'm going to be there regardless. I'm going to be there regardless to do whatever. And for prime example, I've never met Max B. I don't know who. I never met J Fox. I never met Roxanne Wilson. And the list just goes on, right? But guess what? You guys and girls have supported me across the globe. When you start to spew out that negativity, it's going to turn off future people from doing business with you. It's a turn on, right? I've had so many people reach into my inbox. I'll give you another story. It's going to be real for a moment. Friend asked me, I have people ask me all the time, Prince, would you invest into my business? Right? I've given some people opportunities to invest into their company, and they didn't do a good job. Then I had another friend come to me with the exact same company. I chose not to invest into him, and looked like he did a great job, right? Now, does it mean that I didn't like my second friend less, or I liked my first friend more? I've seen some people that asked me to invest into them, and since I declined him, they stopped talking to me. And the reality was I did it on purpose because I just wanted to sit back and watch them. I wanted to watch them grow. I wanted to watch what they're doing. And if they continue to grow, then I may come back to them and give them more than what they asked me for in the first place. But I wanted to watch them and see what they weather the storm. But by them turning me off, they cut off that potential blessing. Or maybe it could have been a blessing to me. I don't know. But that was my thought process. Not now. Let me see if they can put this together. Let me see what they can do. Then I got something for them. The person got mad because I didn't want to invest with them initially. They stopped talking to me. They moved on or whatever, right? I may reach out to somebody, hey, man, I'm looking to put this investment together. And a person, just because they say no today, I don't care about it. Oh, Jay said he'll set a bookstore on 86th Street. Okay, that's in the DMV, right? Who knows? If they bring me, I'll come. But anyway, I got to get out of here. I'm about to head over to the gym, but that's just been sitting on my mind for this week's podcast. I want to give you 5 reasons why you shouldn't go to family and friends. Number one, why would I say I didn't text my brother? I didn't call my sister-in-law and say, "Hey, listen, I'm going to be going live, and y'all come in and support me." No, I did not. I didn't tell anybody I was coming live, right? So I focus on the people who are going to tune in naturally. If it just so happened, my brother and sister came in. Oh, the book signing. The book signing is on 7th Street. I'm going to start promoting it too. I'm going to start talking about it. 17th Street is downtown Manhattan. I think it's the flagship one. I know it's supposed to be like 5 floors. I've never been there, but it's on the 17th floor. Now look at this, right? Jay Fox. Never met Jay Fox before or whatnot, right? And he's asking me, "Hey, where's your book signing going to be? I want to come see you." I don't get mad if somebody else, I'm not worried about the other people here who say they're not coming, So that's the way you got to look at it. But anyway, 5 reasons: show support, focus on the people that are focused on you. If I jump out here and be like, "Hey man, you guys didn't tune into my live," that'll be disrespectful to the people who are listening right now. Number 2, see, look at Roxanne Wilson. She said, "Don't forget Los Angeles. We're here and we would love to support." Exactly, right? There's somebody in Los Angeles. There's somebody in DMV. So why would I sit here and be worried about, man, where Dallas at, man? Nobody from Dallas supported me. Y'all might as well delete me, man. Forget y'all. I ain't worried about Dallas. Don't worry about it. You never know what may come in the future. I'm focused on the people in Los Angeles that will love the support. I'm focused on the people in New York City that will love the support. I'm focused on the people in Denver, Colorado that support. I'm focused on the people here. All flowers don't blossom at the same time. Number 3. Number 4, I'm just your friend. I'm not your fan base. I just know you from high school. Don't mean that I want you to be my barber. It's some people, I got friends that are barbers, right? I can't go get a haircut by every single person. But I may one day. I may come back one day and say, "Hey, you know what? I'm home. Let me go to my friend Johnny over here. I know he cuts hair." Right? So, but Johnny may be looking at me right now, "Man, Prince Con, he don't never let me cut his hair. Forget him." Wow. So, and number 3, when you look detrimental, nobody wants to be around a detrimental person. Nobody wants to partner with a detrimental person. Nobody wants to be around you. So you could be scaring off potential clientele because you're focused on what? You're focused on the little picture, the small thing. So number 4, I'm just not into financial literacy. I'm not into your little children's books. I don't care about investing. I don't care about whatever the case may be. I met some celebrities. I walked in and I never asked a celebrity or somebody noticeable to do anything for me. I just go in and say, "Hey man, this is what I do. I'd love to have you." And if they say, "You know what, Prince, here's my phone number, here's my car, here's my manager, da 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 da," I go with them. If they don't, that's the end of it. The last celebrity that I just met was comedian Mike Epps. I went out, I saw him, I spoke to him, kind of told him about what I was doing, showed him one of my latest book. He looked at it. We took a picture together. He took a picture with the book. I haven't got a chance to really post it yet. He took a picture with the book, and that was it. If he wanted to do something, and he would have called me. But take Terrell Davis, for example, NFL Hall of Famer. I did the exact same thing to him. He turned around and said, "Prince, I love what you're doing. I like what you're doing, and you need to put me in your next book." I thought he was joking. We ended up putting a book together. We ended up doing a book launch. Now we're going into schools and we're going into boys and girls clubs all over the place or whatnot. Great deal. Same thing with Mr. Buffett. Not once did I say, "I need to sit down with Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett needs to call me. Da 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 da. I got to do this with Warren Buffett." No, I just let them know what I was doing. Let them know what had going on. One thing led to another. Next thing you know, here I am sitting down having dinner with Warren Buffett. Right? So I'd rather focus on those people. I just make it available. When I make it available, if somebody likes you, you go be with them. It's always better to do business with people that want to do business with you, right? Why would I sit here and fight for McDonald's to partner with me when I have Disney that's ready to go. I'm going to focus on Disney. I'm not going to sit here and be like, man, you know what? That's messed up. McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and Netflix, and whatever the case may be. That's messed up. No, I'm going to get down with the people that want to get down with me. All right. But anyway, I got to get out of here. I got to head to this gym so I can get back. Crazy thing is, when I'm going to the gym, and when I get back, y'all might see me ride on a train. My son is big into trains. He loves trains. And every time he sees a city bus or a city train, he always wants to ride the city bus or the city train. I'm like, son, I worked this hard, but you want to go ride the city train? So today, I got to go figure out how to ride a city train, and I'm going to catch it downtown. I'm looking at catching it downtown to Denver so we could walk around, hang out a little bit, then catch the train back. So y'all wish me luck. Hopefully I don't get lost out here. But, he wants to ride a train. That I want to ride a train. Oh, that he always see the train. He always see the buses, and he wants to ride the city bus and the city train. So y'all wish me luck. Now, you guys from New York City, y'all ride the train all the time. I will be on the train up there. That's how y'all get around. I'll be crazy to try to drive a car in Manhattan. I'm not driving a car in Manhattan. You're crazy, right? I've done it before. Then you got to worry about parking, which is $50 an hour. You know what I mean? So I ain't got to worry about it. So I'm going to figure out how to catch a city bus today and a city train to get downtown. I think I'm going to catch it downtown, walk around a little bit, maybe get some ice cream, grab something to eat, and then we're going to get on the train and come back home. So, but I got to figure out how to ride the train and the buses in Denver. He said it's crazy. Exactly. So we did. No, when we was in New York City, I rode the subway in New York City, and we rode the subway in Tokyo. Tokyo, New York City, totally different. My son came out to Tokyo. We rode the train. Train is amazing in Tokyo, right? Then we went to New York City a couple years ago. We rode the subway. Oh my God. Train was slow. It was rocking. It was homeless people, horrible, right? But he wants to ride the train. I'm going to let him ride the train. And he's been asking me all we did. I don't ride the train. Can I ride the train? I was good in school. Can I ride the train? Then can I do this? Can I ride the train? Can we ride the train? Can we ride the subway? I'm like, man, you got a car, right? But the things we do for kids. But he just thinks it's so cool to ride trains. He loves trains. He's into trains. Hopefully one day he may own a train station, So then when we get home, I'm going to tell him to draw a picture of us riding a train. So y'all wish me luck. I'm going to go to the gym, work out, then I'm going to come back. Then I'm going to figure out how to catch the trains. Hopefully I don't get lost to go downtown and to come back. Hopefully don't go down on the train, So anyway, I'm out of here. Thank all you guys for coming in and supporting. Hopefully y'all took something away from this. Hopefully for the people that catch the playback, thank you. Thank you guys for all your support. I'm very appreciative of it for over the years. And hopefully I can continue to bring y'all that content. So anyway, until the next video, podcast, cartoon, or whatever else you see me do crazy around the globe, peace, be safe. I'm out, and thank you.